Welcome to our channel. Today we're diving into the fascinating world of the human brain. Get ready to be amazed by these incredible facts based on the latest science. You know, we often talk about the vastness of space, the billions of galaxies and the trillions of stars. But there's a universe just as complex and awe-inspiring right here inside our heads. We're going to explore 10 mind-blowing facts about your brain that might just change the way you think about thinking itself. The human brain, this fleshy, wrinkled organ that fits snugly inside our skulls, weighs a mere 3 pounds. That's right, just 3 pounds of matter is responsible for everything that makes us human. Our thoughts, emotions, memories, dreams, hopes, fears, and everything in between. It's like taking the entire vastness of space and compressing it into something you could hold in your hand. And yet, within that 3 pounds exists a complexity that rivals the most intricate cosmic structures. It's a humbling thought, isn't it? You know, our bodies are about 60% water on average, but the brain takes it to another level. Roughly 75% of the brain is made up of water. Think about that for a second. This organ, responsible for the spark of consciousness, for processing information, for experiencing the world around us, is mostly water. It just goes to show you. Never underestimate the power of simple things, and it highlights just how important it is to stay hydrated. You're not just quenching your thirst, you're keeping the very fabric of your mind in tip-top shape. We talk about billions of stars in galaxies, billions of galaxies in the universe. Well, get this. Your brain contains about 86 billion neurons. These neurons are the building blocks of thought, the tiny messengers that send electrical and chemical signals zipping around your brain at lightning speed. Each neuron can form thousands of connections with other neurons, creating a network of unimaginable complexity. To give you some perspective, if you were to count all the connections in your brain, it would take you over 3,000 years. Chapter 4, Powering the Mind. It's incredible to think that this 3-pound organ, mostly water with billions of neurons firing away, is also a powerhouse of energy. Your brain generates about 20 watts of power. Now that might not sound like much, but it's enough to power a low-wattage LED light bulb. That's right, you could literally light up a room with the power of your mind. This electrical activity is what we see on EEGs, those squiggly lines that represent the symphony of your thoughts. Chapter 5, The Hungry Brain. So we've established that the brain is a powerful organ, generating enough electricity to light up a small bulb. But all that power comes at a cost. While the brain only makes up about 2% of your body weight, it consumes a whopping 20% of your body's total energy. That's more than any other organ. It's like a high-performance sports car, guzzling fuel to maintain its incredible speed and performance. So next time you feel mentally drained, remember to give your brain the fuel it needs. Chapter 6, The Fattest Organ. You might think of fat as something to avoid, but did you know that your brain is actually the fattiest organ in your body? That's right, about 60% of the brain's structure is fat. Now, before you start thinking about liposuction for your cranium, let me explain. This fat isn't the same as the fat we try to burn off. This is essential fat that insulates neurons, helps with communication between cells, and plays a vital role in overall brain health. Chapter 7, The Need for Speed. You know, we often talk about the speed of light, the fastest speed in the universe, but the speed of thought, well, that's pretty impressive too. Your brain can process information as fast as 268 miles per hour. That's faster than a Formula One race car. This incredible speed allows us to react to our environment in real time, process complex information, and experience the world in all its dynamic glory. Chapter 8. Have you ever wondered how much information your brain can store? Well, the answer might surprise you. Your brain's storage capacity is virtually unlimited. Unlike a computer with its hard drives and cloud storage, your brain doesn't have a finite amount of space. It's constantly forming new connections, adapting and creating new pathways to store memories, experiences, and knowledge throughout your life. Chapter 9. On average, your brain generates around 50,000 thoughts each day. That's a lot of thinking. From the moment you wake up to the moment you drift off to sleep, your mind is abuzz with activity, processing information, making connections, and creating a constant stream of consciousness. It's like a symphony orchestra with different sections playing different parts, sometimes harmoniously, sometimes chaotically, but always creating something unique and extraordinary. Chapter 10. We often think of our brains as fully formed by adulthood, but here's a fascinating fact. The prefrontal cortex, the part of your brain responsible for decision-making, planning, and impulse control, doesn't fully develop until around age 25. That's right, your brain is still under construction well into your 20s. So if you're in your early 20s and sometimes feel like your decision-making skills are a work in progress, don't worry, it's all part of the cosmic plan. Outro, thanks for watching. If you enjoyed these brain facts, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the bell icon for more amazing content. Stay curious. We've only scratched the surface of what there is to know about this incredible organ. The more we learn about the brain, the more we realize how much there is still to discover. So keep exploring, keep asking questions, and never stop being amazed by the universe inside your skull.